but it was mainly in lockdown, and then when the National League South season was curtailed, and then we went into furlough. We went on furlough. I basically just started doing online sessions every day. I felt pretty good doing that, and then I felt to myself, I could actually do this more seriously, and kind of share this experience and knowledge with others. So somehow got connected with these guys online, my teachers from over in India, and yeah, I did the 200 hours teacher training. It's like a 9 weeks intense course, and just started teaching from there. I got introduced to Dean, obviously Dean, the manager. We've had quite a good relationship over the last couple of seasons. Dean was really, I was very fortunate that Dean actually helped me. Last season I had a knee injury, I was out for the whole year. Dean, very kindly allowed me to come in and do some of my rehab here, and get help of some of the physios here. And kind of in return, I just started doing a couple of kind of sessions here with the lads. I also do like personal training, some strength and conditioning stuff. So I started taking some of the warm-up stuff, which I think went quite well. And then this season it's been more kind of yoga focused. I've been in 4 or 5 times now, just to kind of take the recovery sessions, for mental and physical purposes, and that's where kind of yoga comes in really nicely. So the guys after games, Saturday, Tuesday games, their muscles are going to be tired. So on a physical level, yes, it will help in that way, and also to help strengthen the muscles around the joints as well, at the same time as stretching them. And then me personally, with my experience, both my footballing background and where I connected with yoga was more on kind of a mental and spiritual level. So I kind of understand, having been there with the Saturday, Tuesday games at the level, understand what the players are going through. And then it's so emotional. You win one game, you lose the other. Look at what's happened over the weekend. Just a game away or a penalty away from getting to Wembley, disappointment, and then disappointment Monday. Then resetting, bringing yourself back to the present moment, understanding the guys 5th in the league, they've done incredibly well until now in the driving seat. So yeah, but to come back to the kind of mental benefits, it's just it's a really wonderful practice. So through the asanas, the physical asanas, meditation, and pranayama, which is the breathing techniques, just kind of brings you really back to the present moment, and it quietens and calms the mind, and the modulations of the mind, as they say in the yogic philosophy, panchavritis, the 5 modulations of the mind. It's a slightly different approach to what they're used to, especially probably some of the younger ones, but you get kind of 4 or 5 of the guys who are really into it, and they've probably done it a couple of times before themselves, and you can really see and hear them really focusing and staying with their breath throughout the practice, and then they always come up afterwards and speak a little bit more in depth.
Myles is actually a good friend of mine, so obviously we speak on a regular basis. But within in terms of the yoga, it's been brilliant for us, especially when we had loads of Saturdays and Tuesdays. So it's good for him to come in and just help the boys, just look after themselves and keep our bodies in good shape.
So I would say there are a few guys who may be a little bit more advanced and connect with it more, so they're more aware of the benefits. But then also the other guys who are just kind of starting out on their yogic journey, maybe they're a little less open to it, or maybe not as well. The guys have been really respectful. I say to them at the start of the class, some of you will connect with it more, others not so much. Others will enjoy it. Others might laugh and find it funny, especially some of the breathing techniques. But I feel like in general they will gain the benefits, even if they don't necessarily know that they are in the actual moment. But it's a very peaceful, kind of loving practice, focusing on the individual consciousness of that person going within, and also on the universal consciousness of the group as a whole.
I think the first thing is definitely mobility. So I think us as footballers can all benefit from that. mindfulness, different breathing techniques to combine with that mindfulness. So it's good to come down from a game sometimes when you've got all that adrenaline. You've got probably maybe some negative thoughts, maybe really positive thoughts. It's good to come back into that sort of neutral mental state.
Obviously for the body, also for the mind. Obviously Myles has been taking it with us, and he's very deep into the whole mind-body connection. It's been good for us. Obviously helps with mobility, keeping us nice and flexible. Obviously with the hectic sort of games coming thick and fast, it's really good to obviously keep yourself mentally in a good place and physically as well. Personally, he's very knowledgeable about it, very dedicated to it. He showed us a lot of things, the stuff he does with us after the match days and stuff like that helps out massively. It's helped me massively, obviously being involved in sort of like 99% of the games this year. I've made it part of my routine to stretch, loads of injury prevention stuff, and yoga's helped sort of go hand in hand with that.
And if there was anyone who was like, want to know how they could start doing it, what's your advice to them?
Try maybe different classes, either online or in person, and then see what you connect best with. I was in that position where I didn't really know, what was the best course to do or who the best people to do it with. Like I said, I did quite a lot of tutorials online, just YouTube videos. I liked some, or connected with some teachers more than others, so I did their videos more. And then when I was searching online, came across my current teachers, and yeah, it just felt right. So try loads of different things, loads of different classes, different styles as well, different teachers, and then you will slowly kind of gravitate towards the one that, or the people that you connect with best.
If you're an athlete or not, I think anyone can find benefits in yoga. So yeah, I definitely recommend it to.
100%, yeah. It's really good. It helps sort of calm the mind, especially with everyone's hectic lives.